So let's look at a way of making a video out of all of these animations here. These are all individual compositions inside my credits background file that I saved in my video project folder. You may have one of these as well. And so we're actually going to just use Premiere. Premiere is going to be a little bit easier to work with, and we just bring these compositions in and then line them up on our track. So for this, we don't even have to have After Effects open. So I'm just going to save and close and go to Premiere, where it's asking me about making a new project. So let's see if we can do this. New project, and I'm going to try and select from my OneDrive Northeast Independent School District OneDrive and go to my video project folder. There it is. And find my After Effects composition. So this is an autosave. These are folders. These are MP4 videos. So it's not actually like helping me out much. I can't actually see. If I go in here, there's no After Effects. So you can't bring it in directly. So we're going to have to create a project and then be able to import it. So instead of selecting media, which we do have a 1080p video, so I could use this and say that's what I want mine to look like. It's going to be in this weird place here. For that project location is not a good one. So make sure you go to your digital portfolio project folder, because we're going to make something special for our portfolio. And let's call this 231031 AE Sampler. Or how about Demo Reel? And I like my first sequence to be called Master. Let's see what happens. So I'm doing this cold. I have not. Okay, got that. There we go. So again, I did use this so that master would be 1920 by 1080 because it's just adapting to that video. I'm just going to delete that and the video because that's not what this one's about. Double clicking in this space will allow me to import, but what we really want is to Adobe Dynamic Link with an existing After Effects composition. Now the trick here is to find it. You may need to locate on your computer with the users. We're looking for that OneDrive. If we're here on desktop, it doesn't always like show up. This OneDrive isn't actually the real one. So we're looking for our own. Let me see, what's the best way to do this? So there's me as a user, and then we're looking for OneDrive. There we go, and there's the folder with our Northeast OneDrive. So look for your username. There could be several people on that computer, and go to our favorite things video project folder. Hard to see, so it's good to know that that's the date. And look, there's that credits background After Effects composition. It was used in the video, but now we're going to make something and we're going to use these compositions. So I'm just selecting all of them except for that first one. That first one is actually a blank that I kept duplicating. It's not doing very well. So if I select and then control click, if I shift click, it'll select all the ones in between. I can also, lots of different ways, but you may just have one or two. I'm going to bring all of those compositions in. There they are. I'm going to take them and drag them as a group all onto my timeline. And now you can see how it's just going to play one of them, and then there's the next one. And I would really recommend, if you do have a sampler, adding a caption that says what this is. So since I have the name in here, and that's Flow Motion, it wouldn't take much to take my text, maybe draw a text box. We're going to keep them in the upper left, and this is Flow Motion. It will really help if we can change some of the text features here. So that is white text. We want to make sure it's visible. So I'm going to add a black shadow that isn't actually a drop shadow, it's a shadow with 0 distance. And I'm going to bring out the size around it. So in order to see that very well, I'm going to go to 100% and scroll all the way up to the upper left-hand corner. Whoops, it's this one. And you can see the legibility without the shadow and with it. You can use one of your captions from before. So you can see that dark around it, and it's very important that it be at 100% opacity to really make that stand out. You just have to do that once. And then after that, we can go to fit, and then I can take this and drag it, Alt drag it here, Alt drag it here, and then just change the name. This is lens. So I can change that to CC lens. And this flow motion is really CC flow motion. This one is, let's zoom in a little bit. That's a special page turner. And it is CC page turn. So as these are showing, it'll let people know where to go and find that by searching under distort for page turn. So let me just finish this up, and I will then composition, not just the work area. So just check it before you get ready to do this. And I've got ripple and twirl, and now I'm ready to export this. So file, let me save this. I haven't saved it in a while. File, it will crash on you. Export, send to Adobe Media Encoder the same way we did before. And in this case, it's going to be a video. So make sure that you're sending it to your digital portfolio. And this is special demo reel, so 231031. My AE demo reel. So the same name as the project, but this is going to be the MP4. So it is good to like 1080p or YouTube, some way of knowing like exactly what this video is like. High quality. Let me change that. You can see that with the little drop down there, we can go straight to YouTube, H264, and play.